Hello, everyone. Welcome to chapter 188 on my RLDR Custom Creations YouTube channel. It is the weekend edition, and it's actually Halloween, so I'm hoping the trick-or-treaters won't interrupt as we're shooting. Anyway, I'm standing by my grinding stuff again, and I did something bad. If you want to see what that was, all you need to do is stay tuned. Well, what did I do that was so bad? I bought another CBN wheel. I vowed I wasn't going to. I vowed that I was just going to try. At first, I wasn't going to do any. I had been happy with this sharpening system, my one-way setup for many years. And yeah, I finally drank the Kool-Aid and now I've gone the whole way. So, yeah, the reason first of all, I'm starting to do some adult classes here right now. The Hub City Turners, in fact, they're coming out tomorrow morning. We're going to do a 2-day class here, and I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. But there are lots of concerns when it comes to sharpening. So this way, I'll have 2 CBN wheels, 2 one-way wheels. You can do whatever you want to sharpen. High speed, variable speed, it doesn't matter. It's all covered. So yeah, I went ahead and bought a set of wheels. If I look a little bit distracted, it is because I'm shooting this on Halloween at about supper time. So I'm expecting the kids are coming to the shop because my wife is still not doing great and has trouble getting around. So we've routed all the traffic through here, but it hasn't been terribly busy yet because I don't know, maybe I have leprosy or something, but nobody stops here. Anyway, but yeah, getting back to the topic at hand. One of the concerns I had with this 1.5-inch wheel from Lee Valley is it's a really nice wheel. It's nice and wide, but it's heavy. It's 5.5 pounds according to the internet. So, and what it causes is it winds up slowly because this is a 3/4 horse grinder. It's not a 1 horse. And I didn't want to overload the wheel or overload the grinder. So what I did is I ordered this UF Sharp. This is from Amazon. And I just unpacked it. There sure isn't anything with it. There are no instructions, nothing. It's just the wheel. And basically, kind of good luck. But it's way lighter. Like this thing, according to the internet, is about 2.7 pounds. So about half the weight of this. And I'm used to sharpening on 1 inch because that's all I've ever done. So I don't see this as a liability at all. And what it does is it keeps my rotating mass maybe a little bit lighter. I'm not sure if that's sound reasoning or not. The price, it was still pretty pricey. This was $179. I think this one right now is about $230 or something like that in Saskatoon. But yeah, this was $179 on Amazon, and it's just UF Sharp, and it comes up. I ordered an 80 grit wheel, so now I'll have 80 and 180, which seems to be typical around here. If you want to go finer than that, sometimes maybe you're turning specialty projects where you need 400 or 600 grit wheels. I don't like that. But if I want that, I use a hone. So I think this will cover my sharpening needs in the near future, and certainly for the classes that I'm running. And I think this is going to be a nice thing. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to put this on, and then I'm going to bring you back. Or maybe I'll bring you back when I'm putting it on. Whatever. Okay, we'll see you in a bit. Well, I took the guard off. Where'd I put it? Put it over here. It's really simple. It's just, yeah, it's so simple. It's easy. So it's a nice 1-inch wheel, so it'll fit with my existing guarding on. I'm kind of fussy about guarding. I think if engineers design tools, yeah, I know a lot of it's for liability, but if they put a feature on, I like to get to learn how to use it. Now, if it needs a slight change, or it doesn't, you can make it work better, that's fine. But just taking guards off doesn't fly with me. So anyway, let's take this wheel off. Just hold it gently, and we'll take the nut off, take the washer off. Okay, the wheel's not sliding off the way I'd like it to. There it comes. Just a little sticky. This is an original wheel, so I'll save that. We'll use that for something else. And we'll put the new one on. Do I need to clean that off? Well, no, not really. Oh, may have to take a slight intermission for the Halloweeners here. I didn't count on that. This is way too big. Well, oh yeah. Well, I think I'm going to go find another washer. I maybe don't need it, but I'd like to have it. So we're going to pause a little bit and I'll come back and finish this. Well, I thought it was just going to be a simple change of the wheel. So I was shooting film, what an old term, shooting video, and I tightened it a little bit too much. And then of course I was a hold of this wheel, so that loosened that side. So I had to take this cover off, and now I'm going to tighten up both. And probably what I should have done anyway. One thing I wanted to show you though, when I'm in a trial fitting, I put it on like this, and it rubs the guard. So I flipped this over and put on like this, and then it rubbed the outer guard. So I flipped it like this, put this round part into the other round part, and that seems to be pretty good. And then this wheel just slips on, and to me it looks like it's right kind of close to the center. It's a little outside of center, but I don't think it's going to affect putting the guard on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten up both sides, and we're going to put the guards on, and we're going to do a little bit of sharpening with it today yet. I'm curious to see how this wheel is going to work. Okay, let's thread that on. Oh, I'm going to have to pause a little bit. I need a second wrench. I will be right back. Well, I went and got my second wrench that I needed, and then had a wave of trick-or-treaters here. So yeah, shooting a video Halloween evening, not a good idea, but we're going to get there. I'm going to just snug this up a bit. Oh, come on, I'm going the wrong way here. Okay, I'll get this figured out yet. I am going the wrong way here. Okay, hang on. Maybe I didn't need 2 wrenches after all. There, that's nice. We do it nice because we do it twice. Oops, that I didn't want to do, but now I know what I'm doing. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm not good with these things. but I get it done eventually. There, that's good. Kind of tells you when it's tight enough. I have a bit of a habit of over tightening things. There we go. That's good. Okay, so far so good. It seems to run nice. I'm just going to. Yeah, it seems to be okay. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm going to bore you by putting the guards back on. I think I'm just going to go off camera quickly. Quickly. 14 trick or treaters in the way, but I'll do it as fast as I can and we'll get this going. And I want to do a little bit of grinding. I want to see what it's like. So I'm going to sharpen a gouge or something. But okay, I will be back. Well, the guards are on, everything's spinning freely. I'm not happy with my washer setup on the new wheel. I'm going to change that yet, but I need this for tomorrow. Remember, I've got a Hub City Turner class here for Saturday and Sunday, so it seems like it's wiggling a little bit when I start it, but as the speed increases, it's gone. And it's not a huge wobble, it's a little bit, but I can do better than that, and I will do that. Changed my mind. I was going to do a gouge, but I'm going to just do, well, I guess I am doing a gouge, but I sharpened mine just with the rest. So let's see how it works. Yeah, see, it's got a little bit of run out when it starts. That's because of my two washer setup in the back. Ooh. Seems to be very nice. Now, that's 80 grit. I prefer to be turning with 180, but this will be nice for shaping. Although for shaping, I'll probably go to this wheel. Sorry, this wheel here. But it's got quite a burr on the edge. But it worked nicely. To be honest, I haven't noticed any real difference in startup. It's pretty much the same as it was. So that's, to me, that's a win, because I was worried if I'd throw another inch and a half wide wheel at 5.5 pounds onto here, that would make a difference. But 2.5 pounds is a little better. And a 1 inch wheel, I'm used to sharpening on 1 inch wheels. So there's no issue here. The inch and a half, yeah, it's a little nicer. It's a little wider. It's a little more forgiving, I'd say. But as far as sharpening difference, I don't think it makes a whole lot. So yeah, with all the trick or treaters here, this ended up taking me a little longer to do. And like I say, I need to figure out a way, and it'll mean machining a part. I'll have to find a washer or something that's close, and then maybe run it on the lathe and surface it just to make sure it's good. And we'll get it. Seems to be spinning okay now. Um, but we'll find out tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm not sure exactly how many people are coming out from the Hub City Turners. I think we'll have at least 6, maybe a couple more than that. So we're gonna sharpen with this. So also I took a little magnet, put some heat shrink tubing on it. I like to have a marker by the lathe. So yeah, marker with a magnet and heat shrink tubing. And then just a magnet, and I have one of my diamond hones there. And I was cleaning up the other day, and I found my credit card hone. So yeah, life is good. When you start to clean up, you find all kinds of stuff you never knew you had. So anyway, let's close this video off. How's that? Well, there it is. We'll see how it works. This is one of those videos where you saw me install it, you saw me use it initially, but I'm not going to make a comment about the quality and the longevity of the wheel until I've used it a little bit more. So you can expect a follow-up to all this stuff somewhere in the future. For those of you that are interested in this wheel, there's the box that it came in. It's a UF Sharp. And there's a few little things in here that you might want to know. It's mostly propaganda, I think. And but it's basically when you go to Amazon, it's you do a search for CBN wheels, and it's in the first batch that shows up. And even if you don't see your grit, you have to click on it, and then you can look on and other grits of wheels show up. So you can get this thing, I believe, in just about any grit that's common to CBN wheels. So that's been great. But I think now I have every sharpening tool conceivable in here. Yes, I have hand stuff. We can sharpen jointer knives and blades and planer blades and carving sharpening on there, and I've got a little carbide sharpener there for shaping my metal lathe tools. High speed grinder with a one-way wheels and the Very Grind with the Wolverine system. I have both. And then that's also here, but this one it's a variable speed grinder with CBN wheels, 1.5 inches on this side and 1.5 inches, an inch on this side. So yeah, and then I also, have magnets on things, and I got a marker here. I really like having a marker by my grinder so that if I have to find an edge again or make a fine adjustment to the tool rest, I can do that. And when I was cleaning up the other day, I just about threw out a box. I grabbed an old chuck box that I had in my other lathe, and I was going to throw it onto recycle, and I looked in the box, and here was my credit card diamond hone. So that's on my big lathe with a magnet. Rare earth magnets are the neatest thing. But anyway, that kind of brings this video to a close. I think, like I said, there'll be a follow-up somewhere down the line. We'll use it a bit and see how it works. Oh, I hope I don't have to spend any more on sharpening. This is an expensive grinder. Like, I paid less for the grinder than I did for either one of the wheels. So I think, well, you can kind of add it up. I think about $150 for the grinder. Boy, right around 200. I got a little bit of a deal on this wheel. Right about 200 for that, so that's 350. 100 and almost 200 for this wheel. For easy figuring, we're going to go with 200. So where was I? 350, 550. The Wolverine system, another 100, 650. The Very Grind, bought a new one of those, so that's probably not quite $100, but 750. It's ridiculous. Got $800 tied up in a sharpening system. Well, yeah, because of the classes I do, it's an investment. I'll get a return on this. Maybe not everything, but I'll get benefit out of it too, so that's good. But just remember, if you want to get into this hobby and you're not wealthy, you're hard up for cash, you can do this a lot cheaper. And if you're interested, let me know in the comments what you think, and maybe I'll make a video about the other side of this sharpening, that you can get an edge with cheap tools as well. So anyway, with that in mind, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I've been stuck at 678 subscribers for like 2 or 3 weeks here. and then it goes to 279, then it goes back down to 278. So I've had 2 or 3 people at 279, or sorry, 679, that must not like the content because it jumps back and forth. So I don't know if that's a YouTube thing or a MeTube thing. So anyway, yeah, it'd be great. Like I said last video, 1,000 subscribers in my lifetime would be wonderful. Okay, so yeah, take care. This is the weekend edition. We're going to be doing Hub City Turner class tomorrow and Sunday, and here it's going to be a lot of fun. They always are wonderful, and like I say, Trent Watts is one of the best instructors I've ever worked with, so he is wonderful. But it's going to be great. So anyway, take care, and we'll see you probably the middle of next week. Who knows, we may be turning again. Take care.